Hi everyone, I'm here with AK Beats and we're doing a Kanye West albums tier list maker. This is a bit of a different video for the AK Beats channel. I forgot to say my name, didn't I? I forgot to say that I'm noted.
He's noted, or otherwise known as Peter.
Alright.
And yeah, we're going to be ranking Kanye West's albums tier list, and we're going to try and make this a usual thing, maybe once a week or a few times a week, and we're going to try to do a few artists.
Yeah.
You guys can comment below what you want the next artist to be. But yeah, we're doing Kanye West today. So let's get started.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So, what are we going to start with? Pooh?
No. We'll leave that to the end. That's
okay,
the
so
cream
should we
of the
go
crop.
in this order then? Should we go in this order?
Can we go in that order? Yeah, okay.
Okay, so first off, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Straight
It's
S
got,
I mean, come on.
yeah,
Come on, no
but
question.
let's
No question.
get into it though.
No
okay,
question.
put S
Come
tier
on.
here. It's probably one of Kanye's best albums he's ever made. Made it in his prime time. I'd say it's one of the greatest hip hop albums.
It's
of all
yeah,
time.
it's one of the better comeback albums that's ever been made. I'd say.
It's featuring songs like Dark Fantasy, All of the Lights, Gorgeous, Devil in a New Dress, Power, like one of his greatest instrumentals. Also Runaway. It's a great album.
Yeah, wonderful album.
S tier.
S tier,
Probably my
straight up.
favorite Kanye album. Alright, so next we got Cruel Summer. Look, it's a few decent songs on it, but too many bad songs to not enough good songs to make up for the bad songs, basically.
Yeah,
I'd say it's not it's a collaborative
I think
album.
it's one of his worst albums. Yeah.
So I'd say put that Pooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. Okay, Kids See Ghosts. Peter, I'm gonna hand this to you.
Wonderful album, wonderful samples, wonderful music, straight S tier.
Different type of
Straight S tier.
different.
It's
No.
straight away.
Alright. Listen. Here, this is my take. It's a different type of Kanye. Like, we've never heard much like this before with Kanye. If you compare it to the College Dropout trilogy. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the 3 albums that he made.
Yeah.
But that's what's so good about it. It's him doing something different and him succeeding
Well,
so well.
I get
So
that.
well.
I get that. Look, for me, I'd say it's a B tier. Just because I'm comparing it to his other albums, and
What
like,
do you mean? It's a good album. It's a good album.
Look,
The samples.
it's different. It's
a
different.
bit short.
I'm gonna say B.
I'll give you that one. I'd say
I'm
A.
gonna say B.
I'd
You're gonna
say S. I'd say S actually. So we'll
say
put it
S.
in A.
So let's meet in the middle. Let's meet in the middle and say A. All right.
Life of Pablo.
Next up, Life of Pablo.
This is a weird album.
Okay.
This one
I-
because
there's a lot of different.
between all the junk, there's some really good songs.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
need to sift through all the garbage first.
There were a lot of bad songs on it, but amongst the bad songs, there were some really, really, really good songs. And first off we got Ultralight Beam, it's a great song. Then we got Father Stretch My Hands, I'd say it's the best like trap song of 2016. And then he remixed Panda, which was the most popular. Was it the most popular song of 2016?
One of the more popular songs.
Panda, yeah.
Yeah, it was a decent remix, I guess.
Yeah. And then he did Famous, which was, start the beef back with Taylor
Yep.
Swift again.
Controversy.
Yep.
Nice.
Controversy. So that was obviously the most popular song on the album. And then we got Waves, which is a good song. And then I just skipped about 5 songs. FML was a good song with The Weeknd featuring. Real Friends.
Yep.
With the cousin that stole his laptop. And then we got Wolves, which is also a pretty good song.
Which was originally really bad, and then he fixed it, and then it was
Yeah.
a bit better.
And then one of my favorite Kanye songs, which is probably in my top 5, we got No More Parties in LA, where he just went off.
Spits
It's
the
probably
fire.
one of his greatest raps, and he had Kendrick featuring on it. He had a great feature on that as well.
Okay.
And then you got Saint Pablo,
Yeah,
which is also a
wasn't
very good
originally
song.
in the album. Just
Yeah,
to say. And he added it.
Fun fact, he sampled Jay-Z's song and pitched it down, and yeah.
Yeah.
From I think it's from the Dynasty, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's quite an.
Saint Pablo has some great lyrics as well. It's a good album.
It's quite an experimental album, and you can really
Yeah.
see he was really going out there and pushing
I mean,
what he could
he got
commercially
like
release.
6. Yeah, and the album was very popular. but I'd say there's like 7 songs. Like, I wouldn't be able to listen to the whole album fully because it's just there's too many.
Really annoyed and going, what is this?
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from
Anyway,
that, I think it's a good album. Maybe.
I'd put it borderline B and A.
Yeah, I think high B tier. High B tier. Just because
High
of
B
all the
tier.
fillers in it, I'd put it B tier.
Let's say B tier, but it is a great album.
Yeah, great album. Nonetheless.
Yay. Now, Peter, I know you like this album.
I do like it, and I know this had mixed reviews when it originally came out, just because of how odd of an album it is. But
yeah, well, and didn't have many songs in it.
Yeah,
either.
it also didn't have many songs. But you also need to think about it like this: there was a 2-week
Kids See Ghosts.
gap between him releasing this and Kids See Ghosts. So that's
He released them both.
basically a full album's worth of music. I think both of them had 7 songs. Was it both 7 songs?
I think so.
It
Yeah.
was around about
But
that.
they're both completely different
They're
albums.
both completely different
like
albums.
completely
yes.
different.
But it's still
Look,
a full
Ye-
album's worth of music that he released. So even
Yeah,
though it is
that's
short, I think it's a great album. There's some great samples on it.
Yeah,
some
I wouldn't
great
say
lyrics
it's.
as
I
well.
wouldn't. It's got a few great songs. Like Ghost Town, probably my 3rd favorite Kanye song. That's got a great sample and
Yeah. Also, the
just
sound
a
that he's
great song.
going for.
yeah.
That
Violent Crimes.
That minimalist sound, I think he achieved pretty well.
Yeah, no, he did. He did. Especially in All Mine, where he got that sound. That was a funny song. It's got one of his funniest lines on there, if you know what I'm talking about. And the Violent Crimes sad song. That was also really nice. Yeah, look, it's got 7 songs. It's a bit short. Look, I'd put it in B tier.
B tier?
I put B tier.
It's a really good album.
I'd say
B tier, I think
high
is
B
okay.
tier.
Yeah, high B tier. Left to right, left being worst, right being best.
Okay.
808s and Heartbreaks, probably one of his most influential albums. Auto-tune rap.
Fun fact, Michael Jackson actually influenced him and actually encouraged him to sing on 808s and Heartbreak, and that's what created the auto-tune rap, and he sort of brought that to a more mainstream. I think that's what he influenced. But yeah.
Yeah, auto-tune rap.
Auto-tune rapping.
And even the
Heartless, most catchy song.
even the revival of the 808 drum machine and the 808 bass in that album. Yeah, definitely a highlight.
I'll go through this. So there's a lot of mediocre songs on this album, if I'm being honest. I'd say the highlights are Heartless, Paranoid, Streetlights, Amazing, Love Lockdown, maybe RoboCop. But look, there's a lot of mediocre songs, if I'm being honest.
Well, yeah, looking back on the album, it does sound like a bit of a blur. And a lot of songs sound very similar as well.
Yeah, that's true. Because he was going for the same vibe.
I mean, he does have that same sound, and I guess it is staying to that same concept.
I mean, that's some ways that's good, some ways that's not good. You know.
Yeah.
He's stuck to one vibe, and yeah. Look, it's very influential. I'll give it that. There's a few good songs. There's one catchy song that became his most popular. Oh, not his most popular. One of the most popular Kanye songs, "Heartless." And everyone knows that song. So I'd put it in between B and C. I don't know about you, Peter.
Yeah, I think I agree with that there. Just because there
You
are
want to put it low B tier or high C tier?
I think high C tier.
Okay, let's put it there.
All right.
Okay, Late Registration.
What an album.
One of my favorite.
He just released the College Dropout, which he got so much popularity from, and it was his introduction into the rap scene. And continuing from that, he's got a very similar sound, that sample-based kind of almost boom bap sound. That he carried on from the previous album, and it's just some awesome songs on there.
Yeah, I love Late Registration. I'd put that in like the high part of my album ranking, so I'd probably put that high A S tier almost. We can go through the album if you want.
Yeah, there's some of my favorite songs from him.
You got Wake Up Mr. West, which is a skit.
Heard Him Say.
Heard Him Say is a good song with Adam Levine. Yep. Then you got Touch the Sky, which is one of his most popular songs, and it was a sample. He sampled that song.
Yeah.
I don't know,
What's
I can't
it
remember
called?
who's it by. Move On Up.
Yeah,
Move On Up by Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah.
Gold Digger, which is, I think it's his most popular song, or his second most popular
probably
song.
one of his.
Anyway, everyone knows that song. Everyone knows Gold Digger. Then you got another skit,
Drive Slow,
which is also a good song. Yeah, it's a good song. Then you got My Way Home and Crack Music.
Crack Music, good song as well.
Not bad.
It's the same. Fun fact with this song, he used the same drums in Power, as Crack Music. They're the exact same drum sample.
Okay. Then we got Roses, which is
great R&B.
I really like that song.
Kind of slower song.
I really like that song. Bring Me Down and Addiction.
Both decent songs. Another skit.
Yeah, decent. Skit
to mention also,
and then Diamonds from
the skits and skits during that time, that period when the album was released. They were okay. They weren't great, and they weren't really that bad.
Let's not talk about skit 4.
But Kanye and his skits, they were creative, and they actually did bring something to the album rather than take away from it, as some other
Life of Pablo.
And also during that time as well, some other skits in other albums were doing to the album. It doesn't really take you out of the music, but it kind of brings you into the story.
Exactly. And everyone was doing it back then, and not many people, I'd say no one was doing it in 2016 when he released Life of Pablo, which was,
yeah,
it just takes away from the album, Life of Pablo.
Well, yeah, it's Life of Pablo, I guess. It kind of died out.
Also,
after that.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
Okay, Diamonds from Sierra Leone
wonderful
remix.
Song. One of my favorite songs from
top
Kanye.
Top 10 song, Kanye there.
Jay-Z.
Very good song with Jay-Z. Like, I'm pretty sure he released the version without Jay-Z.
Yeah, it's also in this album as a bonus track towards the end.
Yeah. Well, look, it's a good song, but the one with Jay-Z is like 10 times better.
Yeah. Next we got We Major. I know you really like this song, don't you?
This is like one of my favorite Kanye songs. I don't know what about it, but I just love it. It's so good. You got Nas featuring on it. It's a long song though. It's a really, really good song. And you got Skit 3, then Hey Mama, which is a good song.
Yeah, decent. And the rest, just some really decent tracks and some bangers as well in the album. I think it's overall a wonderful listen. I'd put it probably A, borderline S tier.
Yeah. I'd put it better than Kids See Ghosts.
I mean, the mainstream appeal.
I don't know about you.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, good. All right, next we got Watch the Throne. Okay, Watch the Throne has a few good songs. So you got first song, No Church in the Wild, which is a great song with Jay-Z, Kanye West, obviously, and Frank Ocean. Okay, Lift Off. It's a good song. With Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Beyonce. Then you got The People in Paris.
The People in Paris.
Now that's probably one of his most popular songs as well. That was a good song. Otis, really, really good sample.
Yeah, nice sample.
Nice production in that song.
Yeah.
And good performance from Kanye and Jay-Z.
With that album, I think there are some good songs. There are.
It's a bit like songs. 808s and Heartbreak.
Yeah, but the rest, some are really cheesy. Others are just really mediocre.
I'd say I'd listen to 5 of the 12 songs. I don't know, that's just me. Maybe other people like the album more. Yeah, look, it's a decent album. I'd put it behind 808s and Heartbreaks, or maybe in the D tier. What about you, Peter?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think
high D tier.
Probably either high D tier or low C tier.
Maybe we'll put it behind 808s and Heartbreaks.
Okay, I think that's fair.
Okay. Next, Graduation. Okay. Peter, I don't know what you think about this, but I'm going to say what I think. I think it's a great album. He has, like, every song on that album is great, apart from Drunk and Hot Girls. I know some people don't like Barry Bonds. I don't mind it. It gets a bit repetitive, but if you listen to the first 2 minutes, it's good. But Drunk and Hot Girls is not the best, but every song on this album is great, and it's got Stronger on it, which is his like most popular song. So I'll start off with the song list, and then I'll let you say what you want to say.
But,
Peter.
okay, before we go on, I think
okay,
it's the
you
worst
tell me.
of the trilogy.
Okay, I can.
So, firstly,
Ooh.
he departed from the sound that he had in the 2. Okay?
True.
And I guess it
A
was
little
very
bit. I don't know.
reminiscent of the time that it was released, that bling rap synthesizer sound. But listening to it now, I mean, some of the songs still are legendary on it. You've got like Stronger with the Daft Punk sample.
Yeah, no, Graduation is
It's still a wonderful album,
like
but compared to his other albums, which some of them, I mean, I could still listen today and I wouldn't know when they were released. This one I go, yeah, that sounds like that time period. It's
really
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay.
because you don't hear much
That's fair.
synth rap or bling
true.
rap today.
Yeah, it was a lot of synths used in most of the songs on this album. So we'll go through the list. So we got Good Morning. Yeah, it's a pretty good song. I'd say it's a decent song. Some people like it more.
Good opener.
Champion's a good song.
Yeah, nice sample.
What are your thoughts? Yeah, nice sample. Who produced Champion? Was it him that produced it, or was it? Okay, yeah, it was Kanye West. Okay, that's good. Stronger, his most popular song. Yeah, it's a nice sample from Daft Punk.
Yeah, very
it's a good
creative
song.
sample as well.
Yeah. I Wonder. Very good sample as well. I like that song a lot. I'd say it's one of the best on the album.
I guess this was one of the first kind of, in inverted commas, arena rap albums that was meant for big
What do you mean by that?
stadiums. And I mean, you can really tell by the drums in a lot of the songs. They're really drowned in reverb. And also after when he went on tour for this album, in particular, it had that really grand sound, and it meant for like a stadium setting or a big concert or something.
Yeah.
And you can,
Yeah,
you
you're
can
right.
really tell from the sound there. And a lot of other albums followed along after this one, and I guess you could say it's quite influential as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. Next song is Good Life, which is a great song as well, with T-Pain in it, and that sampled Michael Jackson's song Pretty Young Thing. So yeah, that was a really nice sample, and the way he did that, I think that was with Mike Dean. That was a really good song. Can't Tell Me Nothing, some of his best bars on that song.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah, I like that song. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's a good song. Barry Bonds, as I said, I actually like this song. A lot of people don't.
Yeah, I don't really. I think it
It's
sounds like a
very
filler track
repetitive.
on the.
Yeah, no, definitely, but it's a bit repetitive. But if you listen to the first 2 minutes, it's pretty good. Don't hate me for that. Drunk and Hot Girls, yeah. Let's not talk. Let's
Yeah,
just skip
not
that.
great.
Flashing Lights, great song, great sample.
I don't like it as much personally.
Look, it's not like the College Dropout where he went out rapping hard and stuff, but like Flashing Lights was a very, very creative sample. If you hear the sample,
Yeah, I like the sample.
the original
the sample's
sample.
good, but I think it's
If you hear the original sample, you won't even realize
Yeah,
it's.
I think it's a bit of a
That's how.
boring song, and I can listen to
That's
the
very
first.
controversial.
I think I can listen to the first minute or so of it and go, yeah, this is
Yeah,
an okay
it
song.
may
and
get
then
a bit repetitive.
repetitive after it.
I really like Flashing Lights.
Which is a reason why I kind of don't like some of the other songs from the album. They are a bit repetitive as well.
That's fair enough. I really like Graduation. Yeah. Okay. Then we got Everything I Am, which was with DJ Premier. That's a pretty good song. That gets a bit boring, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The Glory, yeah, it's a decent song. And then Homecoming.
Yeah, I
which
like that
is
song.
probably the best song on Graduation, I'd say, in my opinion. With Chris Martin.
From
I
Coldplay.
don't know, he's best rap on that song. For Graduation. Yeah.
It's wonderful song.
Bit of storytelling on that song.
Yeah.
Then Big Brother. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, let's.
It's definitely a
put
decent
that in.
album. I don't like it as
I'd
much
put
as
it-
some of the other ones. I would personally put it in C tier,
Whoa. Okay. Well,
or probably
I said B tier
low,
for Kids See
low B
Ghosts.
tier.
I was gonna say For Kids See Ghosts, I was gonna say C tier, and we put it A. And for Graduation, I'd say mid A tier.
Mid A tier.
Or low. If it was my opinion, I put it there and then that there.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, actually, sorry. Here, I do it like that.
You do it like that. Okay. So you think it's better than Kids See Ghosts?
I do, because Kids See Ghosts isn't complete. Graduation is complete, you see. Every song on that is good. Kids See Ghosts has 7 songs, and then, yeah.
You know what?
7
Okay,
songs,
fine.
for sure.
I won't argue. I won't argue with that one.
Alright? Really?
Fine.
Okay. Alright, next album, Yeezus.
Okay, this is...
Experimental album.
Yeah, he went for that industrial...
It's one of his most creative albums.
It's very out there. Definitely.
Okay, it's very different. Not everyone likes it. It's for some people. It's not for some people. Okay.
There are some okay
Let's go
songs.
through.
Some.
Yeah.
And only a
Some.
select
Okay.
few. And then
I'd
there's
say-
a lot of
I'd
other
say
songs
I like.
in the album.
I actually don't mind the album. I actually like the album.
I can't listen to the whole album without getting a headache at some point during the album. Whether it's right at the start.
I mean, the first song.
Yeah.
Nah. It's a good album. So he released this after My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I'm pretty sure.
It was
in
after Watch the
2013.
Throne.
Oh right, yeah, after Watch the Throne in 2013. So first track is On Sight.
Yeah.
So
I think,
look.
yeah, the sound that it was going for, I understand it, but a lot of songs just come across as annoying. Really annoying.
I understand that. He also uses this like tension throughout the whole song, and I'd say headache-worthy like music sound. And then this.
And then it goes
tension
detuned
is sort of
to the end of the song
yeah,
alongside.
yeah. No, but like I'm saying, in the middle you got that like choir, which really relieves that tension.
Well, yeah, he does that
and
a
then he
lot
brings it
throughout the
back.
album. He has this really rugged,
New
detuned
Slaves.
sound,
Oh, right.
synth sound, and then he'd put like a sample in the middle.
Yeah, no, that's just. I'd say that's pretty creative. I'd say that's pretty nice. That was definitely done on purpose.
Of course, it was done on purpose. I think it is
Yeah.
a good part of the album, only because the other parts are so headache-inducing that you think, oh, thank goodness I don't have to listen to that anymore, and then it cuts straight back to
Okay,
it.
let's skip to Black Skinhead. I'd say this is the best song on the album.
It probably is, yeah. I'd say.
I think it's the most popular after Bound 2.
Ooh, I think is
Black,
it more popular? I think it might be more popular.
I think Black Skinhead is more popular. I'm not sure. I can't see. I'm on my phone. But yeah, no, great song. Great drums in that song. Yeah, no, that was a great song. What do you think of Black Skinhead?
Yeah, I think it's probably the best song on the album. It's the only one that I don't mind listening to.
What about Bound 2?
Bound 2 is okay, and then after a few minutes, the really long kind of lines between the verses rather
Yeah,
get really
that
annoying,
sample.
and his slow rapping is just
Yeah, he sort of just does like one-liners on that song.
yeah.
And then just like breaks. Anyway, New Slave. I Am a God. I don't know too much about that song. I didn't really listen to much of it. New Slaves. Weird song. Really, really, really good outro. I'd say it's his best outro. On any
I mean, the
kind
outro is nice, and it's got a really nice sample in the outro with the is it a vocoder on him singing with the vocoder on the top.
Yeah,
I mean, it is
think
a
it's
decent
vocoder.
outro. There is, don't get me wrong, there are some really good parts on the album, but then there's a lot of just
Yeah, no,
really
I understand.
annoying stuff.
Next song is Hold My Liquor, which was a bit more chill, let's say.
Yeah.
That's a pretty nice song. I'm in it. Not really listened to much of that song. Blood on the Leaves is pretty nice song, I'd say. It's got that sample on it.
Yeah.
And it's pretty hard, I'd say, as well. Yeah, no, I like that song. And then we'll skip. And okay, Bound 2. Okay, this is I'd say.
I mean, it's a creative song, I guess, and the the chorus is nice with the sample.
The sample's nice. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeezus,
So Yeezus.
overall, And I know you're probably gonna hate me for this, but I'm gonna say D tier.
Whoa.
I can't listen to this album in full without just.
I can. Okay, how about we agree on low C tier?
Low C tier.
Yeah. Also, did we want Watch the Throne to be better than 808s or no?
No. Put it on the other side of 808s.
Okay. So like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Yeezus we'd put here.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Okay.
College Dropout. Okay.
What a wonderful
Great
album.
Great album.
Wonderful.
S tier, 100%.
Yeah.
Every song on that is.
Every song
just-
is wonderful.
Every song is good.
Wonderful. And
Should we go through it?
I mean, do we need to?
Quickly?
It's just every song is so good.
I can just quickly
Perfect album.
recap. We Don't Care, All Falls Down, I'll Fly Away, Spaceship, Jesus Walks,
Yeah,
Never Let Me Down,
There's some real classics.
Workout
in there.
Plan, the new Workout Plan, Slow Jams, 2 Words, great song, Through the Wire, Family Business, probably my favorite Kanye song, Last Call, which he really talks about his getting into the music industry and when he started making beats and stuff. But yeah, no, that also had a really good beat. Last Call.
Yeah, it's
No,
just, the sound on
college-
it, because it is his first album. It's such an authentic sound, and
Yeah.
you can
I
really
mean,
feel how
Kanye-
authentic also the lyrics and the bars are. in
Kanye
this
even
album.
said it himself. He's never gonna top this album. He said that.
Yeah,
But in my opinion,
such a great album.
I'd put it second.
I mean, I guess it is not as creative
Yeah.
as MBDTF. I think I'd
Yeah,
agree
no,
with that.
definitely.
I still love the album, and personally, I'd rank it higher because I think it's a better listen. But
Yeah, no,
Objecti-
it is a better listen because
objectively
it's got more
speaking-
good songs.
objectively speaking, it's probably not as creative.
I mean, College Dropout has more songs that are really good, and like I can listen to any song on College Dropout and I'll like it. But
I think
MBDTF
for me,
has a lot less songs.
No, I think
and,
for me, same goes with MBDTF. It's just that
Yeah. No, and also, yeah, MBDTF was much more creative. College Dropout was just, rap,
I mean, yeah, it's just a really good rap album. Like if someone asked me, give me a good rap album, I'd probably give them that.
College Dropout.
College Dropout.
Yeah.
Wonderful album.
MBDTF was it's just so creative.
Yeah. Also, given the context of the album as well, I think that also makes it a
For
wonderful
which album?
For
College Dropout.
MBDTF.
Oh,
The
right.
context and why he released it, and the meaning behind the whole album, I think makes it great. All right, that's about it, I guess.
That's about it. Yeah.
We don't have anything for D tier. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just get rid of D and just put poo. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. And hopefully we can make another one.
Yeah.
On maybe we'll see if anyone types in the comments, and we'll make a decision on what we're gonna do it on. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.